What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to part 5 of our Pokemon Blaze Black to Redux walkthrough. In the previous video, we defeated Gym Leader Roxy and earned our first gym badge. And we just came outside near to the port, and it looks like we've encountered some Team Plasma members. These are the villains of the region, and we are yet to battle. So let's see what they got. It looks like things are getting intense. Blue and Roxy are joining us, and it looks like we are all going to battle a Team Plasma member. And of course we're going to battle them. We're going to take them on for sure. Let's see what Team Plasma's got. Our first battle with Team Plasma. And this member's got 4 Pokemon. And it's a tag team battle, so it's 2-on-2. And they have sent out a level 18 Emolga and a level 18 Carvanha. And on my team, we've sent out Pernita, which is already level 26, and a Fluffy level 21. So we got quite a big advantage. We're going to try and hit Carvanha with some electric attacks from Fluffy, and we're going to try hit Emolga with some fire attacks from Pernita. So let's see how it goes. I have also caught a Pokemon or 2 that I've added to my team and that I've been busy training up off camera. So we'll have a look at those, hopefully in this battle. But yeah, we've got quite a big level advantage. We've just knocked out Carvanha. So this battle doesn't seem to be too tough yet. Let's see what Pokemon they send out next. Okay, the next Pokemon they send out is a level 18 Beedrill. Super awesome bug type Pokemon. But our electric and fire attacks are going to be quite effective against Beedrill. Emolga is still holding up. Emolga seems to be quite strong, but we have inflicted it with a burn, so that's a big plus for us. It's cool to see that Team Plasma Grunts have some pretty cool and strong Pokemon. That's going to keep battling them. Very exciting. And I can't wait to see some of their leaders in the gang. So now Emolga is still holding up there. It looks like it's just about to get knocked out. Hopefully we can knock out both of these Pokemon this round. And oh no, our Pernita gets knocked out, so that's not good news. Hopefully our Fluffy can hang in there. And let's see, we're hitting them both with a Swift. It's enough to knock out Emolga, but Beedrill's still hanging in there. And our Beldum leveled up, so that's a big plus. I think we're going to send him out to get some action now too. I don't usually play with Beldum, but I thought I'd give him a go this playthrough. Metagross is such a cool Pokemon. And it looks like the Team Plasma Grunt has sent out a Butterfree, so 2 really strong bug-type Pokemon. I know Butterfree has some super annoying attacks that make you fall asleep or paralyze or poison you. It seems to be like the Pokemon master of effects. So we gotta be cautious battling Butterfree. Hopefully we can take it out quickly before any of our Pokemon receive any of these annoying effects. But Beedrill's out the way. Now it's just 2-on-1 and it's their final Pokemon. I think we're gonna knock it out in this turn. Our Beldum causes quite a bit of damage and Fluffy finishes it off. And that's it for Team Plasma Grunt. We defeated him and he said he lost and it was painful. So yes, you best believe we've got some powerful Pokemon in our team. And all 3 of them ran away. Blue said what a bunch of creeps and that we should all split up and go and try find them. That the Team Plasma Grunts are going to be somewhere in Route 20. And also, Roxy just gave us HMO1 cut, so that's going to be really helpful. We can explore some new routes and paths using this HM, so we can cut down some of the trees. But now we've got to head over to Route 20 and try find where these Plasma Grunts ran off to. They're probably hiding somewhere in Route 20. I think there were 1 or 2 paths that we couldn't really explore because we didn't have cut. But now that we have HM cut, nothing is in our way. And we're already en route 20, so now it's just to try and find one of these Team Plasma Grunts. I wonder where they could be hiding. We might have to make our way all the way back to the beginning of the route. Ah, and here's Blue. We've caught up with him, and he says we need to help him scout the area. So we're definitely going to do that. And it looks like it's a dead end here. There was an item that I picked up earlier, I think. But we're going to hop over these ledges and see what's down here. Aha! Looks like there we have found the Team Plasma Grunt. And he's down for another battle. So Team Plasma battle number 2. Let's see what Pokemon this Team Plasma Grunt has. They only have 3 Pokemon, and the first Pokemon they send out is the spooky ghost type Pokemon Yamask. It's level 17. It shouldn't be much challenge to our level 27 Ponyta. We are 10 levels higher than Yamask. I really trained up my Ponyta heavily for the Roxy gym battle. She was super tough. We knocked out Yamask, and the next Pokemon that the Team Plasma Grunt is going to send out is Mawile, which is super strong. So we're going to swap out to try and get a type advantage. And we've gone with Shroomish, that's level 20. I'm hoping some grass type attacks will be super effective. I think Mawile is like a rock or ground type Pokemon. So let's see how we do. Oh no, our Absorb is not very effective. So let's try and hit it with maybe like a Leech Seed, and that will at least help heal us every turn. And then we can try keep hitting it with maybe some Absorbs or something. Okay, yes, we have put Mawile to sleep, so that should buy us a little bit of time. And now we've hit it with a Leech Seed, so hopefully it sleeps a few turns and we can heal up. We can also hit it with some Mega Drains, so absorb some of its HP. By the time it wakes up, hopefully we are in the lead and we're ahead of it. Okay, no, but looks like Mawile has woken up, and it's pretty close. Both of our HP are pretty even right now, but Mawile's attack is a lot stronger. And I think we might be able to knock it out. Shroomish may do this. And yes, our Leech Seed has knocked out Mawile. It took a while, but Shroomish got the job done. And the final Pokemon the Team Plasma Grunt is going to send out is Zubat, which has some super annoying confusion attacks. So hopefully Zubat doesn't get our Beldum too confused. And the first attack we hit it with is Confusion, so we're giving it a taste of its own medicine. And it looks like our attack is super effective. We almost knocked Zubat out in one shot, but 2 attacks did the job. And that's another Team Plasma Grunt down. They definitely can't mess with us. And this Team Plasma Grunt says they can't really run away, but they're gonna try make their way to the beach or something. And now Blue's caught up with us just after we've defeated them. And he says these Plasma Grunts are really running away, and that we should go to the next city. We might have to go to the docks and try find a boat in order to sail to the next city. And I believe the next city is quite a big one. And here we've just encountered this strange character. He's wearing a really interesting outfit. He kind of looks like a wrestler or something. And everything he's wearing is blue. He looks pretty cool. So let's see what he has to do. And his name is apparently Brycen. And it looks like he's quite famous. This random trainer just went to ask for his autograph. So he must be super famous. I don't know if he's a gym leader. But let's see what he has to say. Okay, Brycen says he has a career in acting, but he is also a gym leader. And he asks for us to meet up with him back in Burbank City. And maybe we'll get to battle him. That'll be a really fun experience. And it looks like the trainers really love Brycen. He's got a whole fan club. But now we're going to make our way all the way back to Burbank City. And we can heal up our Pokemon and try find where Brycen is and see what he has to say. Maybe he has a little side quest for us, or maybe he wants to battle. And wow, there he is. Okay, so Brycen's right next to the Pokemon Center. And let's see. Yes, he wants to battle. So let's test out his strength and see what Brycen's got. So what Pokemon does he have? And yes, it looks like he's looking forward to this battle, and so are we. Bring it on, Brycen. Let's see what you got. And yeah, he looks really cool. He looks like a ninja. And the first Pokemon he sends out is a Spheal, which I believe is like an ice or water type Pokemon. So that's not good for our Ponyta, a fire type. We're at a bit of a disadvantage, but we're going to try our best. We're a few levels higher. Hopefully we can still knock it out, but if it hits us with a water attack, we might be in trouble. Okay, we're doing a fair amount of damage. And Spheal hit us with an ice attack. It didn't really cause too much damage. And we hit it with a stomp. Oof, we almost knocked it out. It's very, very close. And it hit us with a super effective attack, but it wasn't enough. We're going to hit it with a quick attack to finish it off. And yes, we knocked out Brycen's first Pokemon. The second Pokemon he's sending out is Swinub. So it looks like Brycen is an ice-type trainer. It does make sense with his outfit being all blue. So yeah, I think he's an ice-type gym leader. We're going to have to be careful because when some of his Pokemon evolve, they're going to be really strong. And we knocked out his Pokemon. The next Pokemon he sends out is Vanillite. So that's one of the newer ice-type Pokemon. But all three of these Pokemon have pretty cool and strong evolutions. So I'm looking forward to battling Brycen again down the line when he's a lot stronger. But now let's send out Beldum to get some action. Let's see what Beldum's got. And yes, we hit Vanillite with a Confusion. Vanillite is confused and hits us with an ice attack. And Beldum hangs in there. It's not too effective. Hopefully Beldum's got what it takes. And yes, we one-shot Vanillite. That is awesome. Beldum grew up a level to level 25. And Brycen is going to send out his next Pokemon, which is Cubchoo. Another Pokemon with a super strong evolution. And Cubchoo is level 20. So if some of our opponent's Pokemon are getting a lot higher in level. And it looks like Cubchoo knocked out our Beldum. Our Beldum did a good job, but let's send out Squirtle now. The latest addition to our team. Blastoise is one of my favorite water types. Blastoise and Feraligatr, they're both my favorites. And we're going to try and level Squirtle up so it can evolve into a war turtle. That'll be really cool. And our water attacks are quite effective against ice attacks. So hopefully our Squirtle can hang in there. It is a very tight battle. Oh, and Cubchoo attacks first before us. We just hang in there. I don't think it's going to be enough. Oh yes, but it is. We knock out Cubchoo. Squirtle got a lot of experience and we've defeated Brycen. He says we are strong and he wants to give us something. He gives us a never melt ice hold item. And Roxy can't believe that we defeated Brycen. She says we are really climbing up the charts with our strength. And Brycen is really happy with the battle and he said he's going to return to Pokestar Studios. So that's where he must do his acting. And here's Roxy's father, who was the sailor, remember? So I'm guessing we might have to go to the port and get Roxy's father to help us get to the next city. I really can't wait to see what the next city it looks like. And now we're just chatting to Roxy, and she wants to know if we're going to Castelia City. And yes, that's exactly where we want to go. So let's make our way to the port and see if we can find a way to get on the ship. Oh, and here's Roxy talking to her dad. Let's see what happens. Okay, they're talking about a movie that they were working on. It seems that Pokestar Studios is quite an interesting place. We're definitely going to have to go and explore it later on in the game. And Roxy tells us that the Team Plasma Grunts ended up escaping after all of that. But now Roxy's father says we can get sailing to the next city, so that's exactly what we're going to do. As I've mentioned before, I've never completed a Pokemon Black or White game, so everything is pretty new to me. So it's really exciting to explore these new areas. And Blue is already in here, so he also wants to head to the next city. And wow, we're on the ship, and look how beautiful this cutscene is. It's a massive sailboat, and it's cruising through the waters, and whoa, look how big the city is. It's full of skyscrapers. It looks like a massive city. I can't wait to explore this. And we've arrived in Castelia City. This is awesome. It looks like we're going to be spending quite a bit of time here, being such a huge city. But I am so excited to explore it. Okay, before we go up to the city, let's just explore this little pier here so we don't have to come back. We can just see what all is here. And yes, it looks like there's a little item here for us anyway, so let's go collect that. We found a lucky punch. That's a cool item. But it doesn't look like there's anything else along the pier. Let's go to the city. Whoa, it looks massive. And we just encountered a Harlequin, which is like a jester, joker kind of guy. And he gave us a lucky egg and a mission, Harlequin Hunt. So we have to go to specific places and try find and talk to the Harlequin there. And here are the locations we need to go to find them. So that's a little side quest to do, which is pretty cool. But I think we're going to end off the video here. It's been a long one already. Thanks for watching.